Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jugs, and yeah, I haven't made a video in a very fucking long time. It's been about a year now since I made like a video with actual Scout gameplay in it, or just gameplay in general. But it feels fucking great to be back, bros. I do plan on sticking around this time. I know I said this last time in the last like I'm back video, but that was like due to like some unfortunate circumstances. I ended up actually moving again to a new place, and you know, when I did move again, like I just got really lazy, and you know, life kind of took over, and then video games just kind of fell to the background. And I'm glad to say though that like although things in my life aren't very balanced right now, like you know, the financial incentive in this is bringing me back to it. And it's like, you know, I did hook up my computer, and playing video games is very fun for me still. So why not, you know, like two birds, one stone, like relieve some stress and also make a little bit more money in the process. And I get to see you guys again, or like talk to you guys and interact with you guys, because, you know, to be honest, I did miss you guys. You guys are really cool, and it is a really nice thing to have like this whole community of people that are just kind of supportive of you and video games and whatever else in life, you know. So I do appreciate you guys, and thanks for sticking around and waiting this long for a video. But yeah, it's been a while since I've played, and you know, I'm a little disappointed to say that I'm pretty fucking terrible at the game. You know, I'm okay. Like I'll kill majority of scouts, or any, you know, player really. I'll kill majority of them in like a pub, but I'm just bad. Like I'm not anywhere near as good as I used to be. And this is actually my second session ever playing. This is like about like a 2-hour session or less. And the first session that I played was actually better than this one, surprisingly. But I was so adamant about like picking a gameplay from an entire game that was like a whole intact game of, you know, cohesive, decent gameplay, that I just scrapped whatever gameplays were shit from like one or two instances of pure retardedness. And every gameplay that I had from last night, there was like good gameplay, like good clips and stuff. But I would always do something really retarded because I'm not in the swing of things. I'm not back into the groove of like gaming and shit, you know. So I like struggle to get out of a door sometimes, or like hit anything even though it's standing still. And it's like I can't keep a gameplay like that. If I'm gonna like, you know, make a gameplay commentary and have it like be an entire game, I can't have it have this like fragment of like retardedness, because then it's like, you know, I can always get another clip, I can always get another gameplay, but there are only X amount of times where I can sacrifice my X amount of credibility before people just realize that I'm actually really terrible at everything. And when it gets to that point, then, you know, it's like I have no leverage in the community anymore. So I just like decided to just, you know, throw away those moments of retardedness and the footage of them into the dark recesses of the TF2 recycle bin. But yeah, I'm back, and the Scout Guide, I do want to make more Scout Guides in the future, but I need to not be terrible at the game before I try to give advice. Chances are a lot of you guys are actually better than me at the game now, which is not too unreasonable. It's been like a year. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been playing, growing, and I've kind of just been not, you know. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. And one of the interesting things about coming back was how often I was recognized in a lobby. Like literally almost every single lobby that I got into, people were telling me, you know, like, hey Jugs, welcome back to TF2, you know, thanks for playing. And these weren't people that are in my Steam group. And by the way, if you guys want to play with me, join my Steam group. Anytime I'm online, you guys can track me on there and just join my session. I don't really mind, as long as you guys aren't being obnoxious and actually trying to play the game. I am more than willing to play with you guys. That's like, yeah, phrasing. That's what they say in Archer, right? Like if you guys ever watched Archer, like they don't say that's what she said. Like when they say something like with the sexual like an unintended sexual innuendo, they say phrasing. I fucking love that show so much. But yeah, so yeah, join my session and feel free to play with me, phrasing, and yeah, it'll be a good time. Have a lot of fun. But yeah, it was surprising to see how often I was recognized. It was almost like it reminded me a lot of Avatar. You know, if you guys have ever watched that Nickelodeon anime Avatar: The Last Airbender, I don't know if that's considered an anime, because it's like, I don't really know if it comes from like fucking Asian culture, you know, but it's very anime like. If you guys have ever seen that show, like the entire like Last Airbender series was like Aang trying to become like a non-shit Avatar and trying to become competent, and that's kind of what I'm doing right now. It's like trying to not be shit. I feel like I was trapped in ice for a long time, and I used to be like somewhat decent, and then now I'm just like total like, what the fuck is going on in the world? Why is the Fire Nation taking over everything? And yeah, so now I'm trying to like figure my way out, trying to become the fucking scout avatar again. And it was just funny, you know, like it reminded me of that because like in Avatar, like no one knows who the fuck he is, you know, like in the first series, anyways, and then he comes, and then like in Legend of Korra, like obviously Aang is dead, and there are like all these statues in his honor and shit because of all the shit that he accomplished, and like, you know, all these things that just were left unsaid. And it's just like, you know, like that's what my videos have done, like my YouTube videos, like they've been out there in the ether, and like people have been watching them in my time away, and now people just kind of recognize me and they've had a chance to grow. So I feel like people know me more, even though I haven't been in the community for a long time, which is strange to me, but it's really it's a comforting thing. It makes me feel at home whenever I'm playing the game. So I appreciate you guys like saying hi whenever we're in the lobbies. But anyways, if you guys want me to talk about something else, just drop a like, a favorite, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. This has been Jugs. Peace.